Welcome to Crypto Release's official YouTube channel. Guys, what in the happened to Piggy Bank? There was a serious meltdown in the price of pigs and dogs shortly after the Piggy Bank released. We know what happened now. I'm going to give you an analysis of everything that happened. We're going to go over it all in this video, but please, if you guys appreciate this kind of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell. That's how you stay informed when I am. Without further ado, let's get started. So what do we know? We know what happened. Shortly after the launch of the Piggy Bank, there was a major price correction. People began to panic sell, and the price of pigs dropped all the way down below $150, at which point the entire animal farm was shut down and frozen, and there was a lot of confusion and panic. But instead of adding to all the FUD, you guys, and blaming the developers, I'm here to say I think that there legitimately was a reason for this, and that we can continue to have faith in Drip as a DeFi ecosystem in these projects. And I'll tell you why. But first, I want to show you I've done a little digging. It's not hard to find. It's right here in the Telegram under the pinned messages. Forex Shark updated people on the situation. I'm going to go ahead and simply read the message to you now. We want to meet the public's demands to add the ability for smaller divs to be compounded in the piggy bank. So basically they wanted smaller players to be able to compound their their earnings, their truffles that are being put out in the piggy bank as their dividends. So it's not just the whales benefiting. So, that's fair, but that's not why the price crashed and why they shut Piggy Bank down. I'm doing a post-mortem here for you guys. This is important since you need to compound in order to claim your bonus, and it is not fair if the smaller users cannot earn a bonus for time locking and cannot compound at all. Also, there were a couple botters. So there were bots who sniped the launch and were attempting to drain the system using automated scripts, which only sell. We will not allow for this. We temporarily blacklisted them due to it properly and allowed smaller users to also benefit. Compounding and time locking bonuses we need to do as follows. We need to launch a new piggy bank contract, but since we have no ability to migrate people's funds, we need to launch a new pigs token as well. Migrate liquidity from V1 Pigs token to V2 Pigs token, airdrop the V2 Pigs token to current V1 Pigs holders minus the botters. We will then migrate the state of V1 Piggy Bank with no ability for smaller users to compound to V2, where smaller users will also have this ability to compound. It will not take too long, but it will be a process and you will need to be patient, as it is for the best of every legit user in the system. We need the state of dogs and pigs to remain untouched while we do this, so we have paused both dogs and pigs until the migration is complete. The whole system will be so much stronger from this as well. We will not have a small handful of botters draining the system. The bonus compounding mechanic will be much more fair to small users, and although it would be easier for us to just say, oh well, we will always do what is right, even if it means confronting an issue like this. Okay. So the piggy bank has turned out to be quite a shit show. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. But these things are extremely tenuous and difficult. Having these public launches of these incredibly innovative and different kinds of DeFi contracts is not, it's closer to rocket science than it is to, flipping burgers at McDonald's, if you know what I mean. This stuff's pretty difficult, and they have, I think, addressed it head on, which I appreciate. There was a similar meltdown in Illuvium, and the price of synthetic Illuvium, SILV, crashed to zero. Someone had gotten in the system and was draining it, the liquidity, and so they froze it. And they also did a good job, I think, of handling the situation by facing it head on and dealing with these issues out in the public. So Forex Shark, I do not blame him for there's obviously, hindsight's 2020, they could have done a better job, like they did with the launch of TheAnimal.Farm, of freezing things in a controlled manner and taking care of the bots. This bot got in, somebody sniped the price, sold, I think it was $600,000 worth of pigs. That started the capitulation in price. People started panic selling. They had to freeze the contract. That said, I still have a lot of faith in the piggy bank. Let's go ahead and check out what the piggy bank was doing here before this stuff went down. I myself am not, I was split up my dividends. I'm not a whale here, as you can see, you guys. But at the same time, on the same token, it was just a couple days the thing was running, and it was generating, each of these was generating pretty sweet little bits of income here. In terms of, like, say, what the drip garden does, which 3% a day continuously, this thing continues to pay out pretty odd. This is just a day or so worth of the dividends on that thing, and that thing is still rolling. So do I have faith that the piggy bank will be able to get off the ground and give us some great DeFi passive income? You know what? I do. I think it will. I think that I don't know how long this little shutdown is going to take. I'm updating you guys on the progress of the situation at hand, the different contingencies. I have no clue. They said it won't take too long. I've heard a lot of chat that it might be just a couple days. It's already been a few days, so not a lot of faith. Don't put a lot of stock in that prognosis, but maybe a couple weeks. Maybe a couple weeks that the Animal Farm and the piggy bank will remain in this, just kind of stalled out position in this. It's really just in limbo. But after that, if this thing can fire back up and keep producing, passive incomes daily like that, that would be pretty awesome for everyone who had faith in Forex Shark in this project and wanted to get involved. So that's my update video on WTF happened to Piggy Bank, you guys. I'm going to link the previous video on crypto releases that covered the launch of the piggy bank. It's still just a couple weeks old, and we're all in the same boat together. Hopefully we can stop producing so much FUD and have a little bit more patience and understanding for the developers of this awesome DeFi project. And in the future, who knows, maybe 2-3 years down the road, the piggy bank will be one of the greatest DeFi protocols out there. There's still an opportunity for that. They are doing a pretty good job of handling this situation, if you ask me. That's my update for today, and if you guys like this kind of content, please like the video, subscribe, click the little bell, and if you want to know exactly how to get into these DeFi projects well before launch and be positioned perfectly, the best way to do that is to get into a private group like the DeFi Guys Mastermind. We'll go ahead and put a link to that as well at the bottom of this video. That's all I've got for you guys today, and I will catch you next time on Crypto Releases.